Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to Dark Rites of Arkham. And in the last episode, guys, Jack and Harvey had been exploring Stonegate Prison and meeting all the interesting staff here, including Joe the maintenance man. Now, during our recon, we have a pretty good idea what to do in order to get access to the basement. We just need to figure out the right order to do it in. Now, I think probably what we need to do first and foremost is take care of that surgery in the medical ward, but we do not have an implement here to actually do any kind of surgery, and we've done a pretty thorough search of the prison itself. So let's go ahead and do this. The morgue has tools and stuff, right? Maybe a scalpel or an actual, something that we can use for a proper surgery. So let's head back here. Now that we Harvey, heads up. Oh, you. Have you come to carry out your threat?
That won't be necessary, detectives. Mayor Bradley's murder has altered the course of events. He was the one who was supposed to summon Yog-Sothoth, not the Supreme Sorceress. There's no room for this rebellion in the master plan.
Does that mean that Yog-Sothoth will not be summoned?
Au contraire, he will be summoned anyway. But we cannot allow it. Yog-Sothoth will destroy the Earth as planned, but it will not be during this alignment of the planets.
Do you know where the invocation will take place?
Yes.
Where?
I cannot reveal the location. We're not allowed to intervene directly in the course of events.
Where's your partner?
Exploring alternatives to stop the High Sorceress. In another time, in another place.
Who are you? Who do you work for?
We're not allowed to reveal that.
What is this master plan all about?
Your minds are not qualified to comprehend its complexity. The plan has been in the making for millions of years, and it'll take millions more to complete. As I said, the master plan has been altered and had to be reconfigured. In an unexpected turn of events, you're playing a key role in preventing Yog-Sothoth from being summoned.
This is what we are trying to do.
You were doing it outside of the plan before. Now, you're a part of it.
Can you help us with that? We're gonna need all the help we can get.
I've already told you that we're not allowed to intervene directly. We cannot actively participate in the course of events that comprise the architecture of the plan, even if it's in its reconfiguration. However, take this.
A key?
It's just an insignificant object that isn't part of the plan. But when used correctly, it will trigger a series of actions that could lead to the success of your mission.
And shrug. What is this? That fellow in black gave me this key. I don't know what it opens. At least those people are no longer a threat. Let's head back to the prison. Was it maintenance? I wonder. There has been absolutely no need or use to come into this room other than the lockers that are locked. I'll try the key the guy gave me on this lock. It worked. So that's why it was closed, huh? Someone's pissing all over the Volstead Act.
Should we confiscate it?
Done. and we'll drink it.
We can't break the law, Jack.
Then it stays here. The note says the oil stain is still on the pants. I must remember to take them back to the dry cleaners. The note is pinned with a sewing needle. Stellar. Smells of sweat. Snappy stories, huh? Doctor. Turn your gaze away from this indecent magazine, Mr. Whitman. Be careful with Betty. She's been misbehaving lately. 350 volts okay, 750 volts okay, 1050 okay, 1400 volts failure, 1750 okay, 2100 overload, 2450 okay. So either 14, I'm going to write that down real quick, 1400 or 2100. So once we get access to Betty, that's probably what's going to cause the electrical failure that'll have Joe call the warden, and then we can get the key to the basement. Dolores Del Rio.
Who?
Flying down to Rio? With Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers?
I don't know them.
What planet are you living on, Harvey? Well, let's, I guess we can't open locker 15, but still. I thought it was very strange that this was here unless we were able to get a key or some bolt cutters from maintenance. Now, let's use the thread. Ah, there we go. I threaded the needle with the sewing thread. Almost went blind doing it. Cool. Well, let's do that first and foremost. With these I can stitch Mr. Murphy's wound. I need to sterilize both the needle and the thread. Would you be so kind as to leave them on that tray over there? Yes, of course. And now, if you'd be so kind as to step outside, I'll start treating Mr. Murphy's wound.
About time, for Christ's sake.
Come on, Harvey. Okay, can we...
The nurse is treating the prisoner. We better let her work in peace and come back later.
That's fair. While that's going on, let us go ahead and head back to Death Row, and we'll drop the magazine off. Hopefully this will be the one. We've tried multiple editions. One of those cheap magazines with erotic stories. High literature for the truly cultured. Oh yeah, that's definitely gonna do it. Let's see what you've got to bargain with. Oh, this reading will make my lonely nights in this cell more bearable. I think you know what I mean.
You'd better not go into detail.
Okay, we can continue with our barter. What do you need? Booze, tobacco, or medicine? Oh man, we've already got booze. We can grab that from the locker. Maybe medicine? Medicine. Wise choice. But I'm out of stock. If you want, I can fake a stomachache and get sent to the infirmary. Go ahead and write down your shopping list. We're in a hurry. We'll choose something else. Tobacco. I can't remember where I left my pack of cigarettes, so I could use one. A pack? You think this is a drugstore? The common currency here is single cigarettes. For the magazine, I can give you... a couple of cigarettes.
Gentlemen, it's been a pleasure doing business with you.
Couple of cigarettes, judging by the smell, velvet leaf. Not my brand. Okay. So I'm wondering what we use the cigarettes for. Can we give some... Oh, okay. Can't give that to Barry. Figured he would need it before anyone else. Maybe that's something we'll have to use later. We're coming, Betty. Just hang tough. Oh. Okay, no guard. That's a good sign. Finally. Alright, I need that right there. Rubber bulb inside. I'll take it. And the antiseptic. Now let's make ourselves a little bit of a mess at death row. And this should be interesting. Maybe we use the cigarettes as a soak? That's one. And... that's two. Oh, fire! Oh, what the hell happened here? Oh, what? Oh, the fire extinguisher doesn't work. I've got to find another one. Thumbs up. Oh, that was kind of considerate. I love how West is just watching us. It's very creepy. There's only one key hanging there. Old Betty. I love it when everything just falls in its place. The endorphins kick in. Open. Oh, I love the chairs in the foreground.
I wonder what kind of pleasure some people get from attending such a cruel execution as the electric chair.
And it's more realistic than the movies. And they don't charge you for it. If you set up a cow shit sandwich stand and put up a free sign, probably run out of stock.
Probably.
Locked. There's a sponge floating in the bucket.
At the time of execution, they soak it in water and place it between the prisoner's head and the electrode helmet.
To facilitate the passing of the current?
That's right. We're running out of time, Jack.
Old Betty.
Why is it called that?
It's a long story. I'd tell you, but we don't have time. Goes from the chair to the electrical panel. A test will be conducted tomorrow to ensure that everything is in order for the execution of Barry Copeland. It'd be a shame if something bad were to happen. What was it? 1400? Seven? Yeah, why not? Okay, let's do 2. And then 1. I'm not exactly sure how this works. I don't think we have a frame of reference. 0. Oh. Nothing's happening. Okay, how do we get this to work? Maybe 5? Alright, let me go back real quick and read that note that's in the locker. Okay, that didn't necessarily help, but maybe we can just go... Let's try 6.
Oh, it's overloading.
Oh, there were number designations for the voltages. Okay, gotcha.
You broke it.
Yeah, well, I don't give a shit. Huh? There's something wrong with old Betty. I gotta report it to the warden. Okay, good deal. Well, now that Betty's done, I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and,
Nice piece of sabotage, Jack.
Thank you. Let's go let him know that he's had a stay of execution. Mr. Copeland. Oh. Okay, never mind. We can't let him know the good news. I guess that would implicate us, if anyone were to question him. Well, fortunately, Joe's going to be very thorough, he said in his letter to the warden. I'm getting tired of stealing keys. Okay. All roads lead to the basement here. Open. Ready to head down to the basement?
I have a bad feeling about this.
I have a bad feeling too. But my gun's loaded. Let's go. Oh, I already hate it. This is a perfect place for a Shoggoth to be chasing you. You know what, Harvey? This place is dirty, dark, and it stinks. But it's not falling apart. The warden's lying.
And West might be right.
So it appears.
Jack!
Help me! Mr. Davis. What's all this shouting about? Behave yourself, for God's sake! Can't you see we have visitors? I'm very sorry about this unpleasant welcome, but Mr. Davis has some difficulties with his social skills. It's not his fault. Let's get out of this cold place and go to my lab. Follow me. Good heavens. I apologize for the mess. Had I known I was having visitors, I'd have tidied up a bit. Detectives Foster and Whitman. Dr. Moreland, I presume. How do you know my name? We just spoke with Dr. West. He hinted that corpses are being revived in this basement, and he named you as one of the people who might be responsible. Although he doubted it since he claimed you were dead. Oh, it's true. My plane was shot down during the Great War. West brought me back. What do you want from me? Your serum. My serum, huh? Does your serum work? Does it work? Much better than West's. He was always very cautious with the dosage, and that was the key. If you inject the corpse, can we have a conversation with it? Of course. With the same clarity as when it was breathing. Although I admit that the formula still needs some tweaking. It's unstable, but I'm close to success. Why are you wearing that mask? Are you comfortable with this stink of entrails? Good heavens, no. There's your answer. What happened to your neck? Did you cut yourself shaving? I worked closely with Dr. West on the reanimation serum. What better place than a battlefield to get fresh corpses for experimentation? The accident that killed me also severed my head. West injected the compound into both halves. He didn't do it because of our friendship or because he was my mentor. To him, I was just another corpse to experiment on. I grabbed my head and fled. Why is your lab in this basement? The further away this kind of science is from society, the better. The world doesn't understand it yet, but it will. And this was the best Warden Robson could arrange. The Warden? He's sick. Very sick. Did you know that? He doesn't have long to live. West's imprisonment opened up a valuable opportunity for Robson. The serum would bring him back to life when his time came. But West refused to help him, and Robson moved heaven and earth until he found me. He made me an irresistible offer. Unlimited test subjects. Plenty of people die here, so no one cares about them. How could I resist? Would you be willing to give us your serum? This is West's doing, isn't it? He wants to steal it. West has nothing to do with this. Humanity is in danger, Dr. Moreland. And your work is the key to saving it from certain annihilation. You are a bunch of thieves with a lot of imagination. I knew this situation might arise, and that's why I took precautions. You probably already know Mr. Paloi. He murdered all 7 members of his family with his bare hands. And this is Mr. Crampton. No introductions are necessary. He stormed into a coffee shop in a fit of madness and killed 10 of the 15 customers inside. Both Mr. Crampton and Mr. Paloi are products of an earlier version of my serum. They returned with limited cognition, but stronger than that at the time of death. They returned. To my surprise, I discovered that I could control them. Try to leave and they'll kill you before you reach the door you came through. Try to harm me and they'll tear you apart. Are you saying we're your prisoners? Oh, much more than that. You will have the honor of being my last test subjects. Now, if you'll excuse me,
I have to figure out how to stabilize the formula. Enjoy your last hours of life.
Under normal circumstances, we could take those two down. But there's a problem.
Yeah, they're dead.
And you heard Moreland. They were dangerous killers. And that damn serum made them stronger. I don't know if we'd come out on top.
So, what do you suggest?
Kill Moreland before he unleashes those two corpses on us.
How do we kill someone who's already dead?
I don't know. All I know is that no one can accuse us of the murder.
Because he's already dead.
Exactly. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay, so how exactly are we going to try and pull this off? What do we got around our surroundings? We've got... Oh, there's a note. Samuel Carney, 19 years old. Not good enough. I'm working with subjects who lack the necessary biological robustness. For the serum to be successful, I need younger specimens. Children. Even babies. I believe Warden Robson will have no problem meeting my needs. Moreland, you son of a bitch! I feel like ripping his head off. Yeah, same. Okay, going through the exit would not be advisable. There's a scalpel on the tray among bits of brain. I'll take it with me. Okay, so we've got cigarettes, we've got the rubber bulb. The scalpel's so sharp it could split a hair. There are bits of brain stuck to the blade. Oh, awesome. Can we grab those bits of brain with the... Nah, I don't need to cut that.
Be careful, Jack. We don't know how they might react.
His eyes are vacant. A dead man's stare. Okay, we've got human remains, mutilated corpses. There's the serum. I assume we're not going to be able to talk to Dr. Moreland without... I don't know what it is. Looks like a boiler crossed with a pressure chamber. There's gauze on the pressure wheel. I'll take it. Ooh, looks like intestines. There's a shovel stuck in this mass of flesh, blood, and bone. Oh, can we William H. Macy the guy? Honey, I shovel well. I shovel very well. Jesus, what a slaughterhouse. Okay, we got the corpse, we got the note here. The serum there.
Jack. Moreland is distracted. Let's turn that to our advantage.
Yeah, we're gonna have to MacGyver something here, aren't we? We got a simple syringe, we got the cigarettes. Man, what to do, what to do. Human remains. Could we use the machine? Exiting would be bad. We definitely need to do some comboing of items here and see what we could do about MacGyvering this. But I'll tell you what, we're going to do it in the next episode. Hope y'all have enjoyed. If you liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.